Okay.
We start things off weird.
Yeah, we do every single time.
By the way, that was a pain in the ass to edit that last one.
Why?
Because I was dropping back and forth.
Yeah. That was actually pretty funny.
That took me a hot minute.
I'm sure.
But
I'd shout out to people who do that for a career.
Yeah,
where they edit
also,
always.
That one I was recording or I was editing on a Mac, and
Ew.
It was not fun. Because it was even having trouble processing the timeline. So like while I was going back and forth, it would lag for a bit. So I had to go back. It took me 3 times as long to do it on the Mac versus my computer. So hey Apple, your shit sucks. But also at the same. Now to be fair, I'm using about a 8-year-old Mac.
Can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Call back to another episode. Can you hand me the rest of that Jocko Go?
Yeah, I got you.
And if you haven't seen this yet, God damn, Shaky. Holy shit, are you okay?
I'm good.
Dude, I just watched your hand was like this.
That's what it does, man. We just recorded the energy drink episode. So like, I haven't eaten really at all today.
Neither have I, but this is going on the belly.
On that note.
Callbacks.
I just want to see if I can ascend to another level.
We're going to see him start glowing in a moment. Anyways, welcome back to Am I the Asshole, our sister segment of The Lousy Show. Fuck you, man. Our sister segment of The Lousy Show. If you're watching this and you enjoy wondering if they're the asshole, if we're the asshole, maybe you're even an asshole. And if you are, you should subscribe because we're all assholes and we have fun.
And we all have assholes. And
they stink.
I wipe mine, but
they also taste like waffles. But that's for a different day. So, Sam.
Yes.
You have mixed things up here, sir.
I am the captain now.
I guess you're driving this. I usually drive on this one.
Yep.
But you know what? I don't mind riding shotgun.
We're also in a bit of a time crunch, so
that's fair. Yeah, that's also fair. But today, I will go ahead and let everyone know what our topic is. If you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, today is all about concert goers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
we've been to a good many concerts.
Yes,
and both attending and performing.
We need to do more. We need to go to more.
Yeah, it has been a little bit.
Yeah,
but
last one we went to was really good.
Yep.
Barry Tomorrow, Siamese.
Yep.
Hollow Front.
Yep.
Who was the last one? It was Afterlife, I think it was.
I think so. Yeah. Well,
yeah, great show.
Really, really good.
Phenomenal show.
And also, shout out to Come and Take It live down in Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a phenomenal venue.
Amazing.
They have it set up perfectly there.
Also, shout out to whoever our bartender was that night because they were on point.
Oh, yeah. All of them were on point. Yeah.
I remember that night, and I know this has nothing to do with this, but who knows? Maybe it might pop up. We don't know.
Maybe.
I just know that like you and I were trading off rounds.
Yeah.
Like I think you got first round, I got second round, so on and so forth. And we kept going back and forth.
Yeah.
But it was like where we were standing, there was a lot of crowd, and we were like, all right, we'll go get a drink. We would go down to the bar, and then like not 2 minutes later, all right, here you go. Like, it's like what? Yeah. And because the dude was just like, man was on it. He earned his keep that night.
Oh yeah, no, I tipped him well. Yeah, because he fucking killed it. Anyway,
today is about concert goers.
Yep.
We're gonna jump into the first one here for you lovely a-holes out there. Am I the asshole for not sitting down at a concert? Last night, my dad and I went to a Muse concert. Ooh, good choice.
Yeah.
At a stadium. We just wanted to enjoy ourselves. As soon as the concert started, we both stood up and started dancing very badly, along with a lot of other people around us. After the first song, a man next to us asked if we were going to be standing up all night because he couldn't see. He refused to stand up because he had paid for the seat to sit in it, and told us to stop dancing and be seated for the rest of the show. My dad, who was probably a bit tipsy at the time, ignored him and continued standing up and dancing, causing the guy to loudly complain about us to those nearby. I felt bad, so I sat down for a couple of songs, but without convincing from my dad, I got up again for the rest of the show and really enjoyed myself. The man eventually stood up for a couple of the more popular songs, but I think we drove him away. Halfway through the show, he left and never came back. I can see both sides. On the one hand, it must have been very frustrating to not be able to see the stage properly, and it was his choice to remain seated if he didn't want to stand. On the other hand, he went to a stadium rock gig and somehow didn't expect people to stand up. Almost everyone else around us was doing the exact same thing. I feel like it was a poor decision to sit at the back if he was so concerned about people ruining his view. There was also another guy behind us who told us that at the start that his young son, who was sat at the back with the headphones in, also couldn't see. Wait, hang on. There's also another guy behind us who told us at the start that his young son who was sat at the back with headphones in.
Oh, I think he meant more like earplugs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, because it's a concert, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Also couldn't see. I was told that after a while, the kid stood on his seat and could see, but I still feel awful for that, especially because the father was quite polite about it. Am I the asshole? Okay. I'm not going to read the edit yet because the edit always adds more context that we don't need to the initial vote.
No.
I have my vote. Sam, what do you think here?
I mean, you're not at a fucking opera or a theater. Like, it's a concert, you know, especially a rock concert.
Also, I'm
you know?
very sorry for everybody listening.
Yeah, that's a great time.
I just felt it drop my hands. Like,
yeah.
It's weird.
I need to adjust mine too, but I'm just, you know, whatever. We'll do it later. But yeah, so it's a rock concert. Like, yes, there are seats, but nobody's sitting at a fucking rock concert. Or if you are, you're just not going to see and you're going to listen. You know? Like, you know, to me, I don't see any reason to say that this guy's an asshole for it, because that's just kind of the natural thing at a concert, is to, like, at a rock concert especially, is to stand up and enjoy yourself. You know, dance, you know, or do whatever, you know.
I can't ever say that I can feel what they felt, because I've never bought seats at a concert.
Yeah.
I've always bought standing room. I've always known, like, because I'm usually going to clubs, so it's automatically standing room.
Yeah.
But then if I go to like a bigger venue, like years and years and years ago, I saw Seven Dust, Breaking Benjamin, and Shinedown at a civic center, and they had stadium seats on both sides, and then the main area in the middle was for everyone to stand.
Yeah.
I bought a standing section because I wanted to be able to move up as close as I could, which I think for Breaking Benjamin, I was like 4 rows back at max.
Not bad. Yeah.
Like, I worked my way up.
Yeah.
But and I was also there for Seven Dust, but for Shinedown, I'd moved back because I'm not a massive fan, but like, I love their music. But either way, I was able to enjoy standing there, and I could understand from the viewpoint of maybe, okay, you bought seats. Sure, some people are going to have that same vain mindset of like, I want to sit down while this show's going on.
Yeah.
However, one, everyone paid for their seats.
Yep.
They can do with them what they will.
Mm-hmm.
2, being that it's a public event, it is also, like you said, a rock concert where people are going to stand.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, you went there with your parent and you both are having a blast. And from what I read at the beginning, other people were standing up and doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So to the dickheads who want to be, I put my ticket and I want to sit. Well, then you sit and enjoy the sounds that are echoing to you and forget seeing it, because guess what? Everyone else paid the exact same amount. Yeah. Get over yourself. Mm-hmm. You are not the asshole. OP, you are not the asshole.
And to kind of expand on that a little bit, there's 2 things I want to bring up. I've had one concert that I went to that we had seats at, and that was, I took my mom to see Pentatonics down here. And that one was,
you actually sent me a snap of that.
Yeah. It was nosebleeds, but it was cool. And people were standing up, and like, we stood up, we sat down, you know, like, it was just like, you know, if people stood up in front of us, we didn't really care, you know. It's because we understand you're going to be up and down kind of throughout the whole concert.
It's also like a Catholic sermon, you know, you're up and down, up and down, up. Yeah.
Second, another example I'd like to point out is football games. That's you're up and down, you're up, down, you're up, down. It's the same thing at really just about any concert, with the exception of like super chill, you know, like you're there to listen and watch, but you're not getting up and dancing. So like, it's not like an opera or anything else, you know. It's Muse is a band where you get up for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so definitely not the asshole. And it seems now that the magical editing will go away.
Everyone else voted not the asshole.
Everyone agrees.
Let me read the edit real quick. For everyone saying that we should have bought standing tickets, this was not possible, as that section was sold out. Same goes for the people saying that the man may have been disabled and should have bought disabled tickets. I have no idea if that was possible or not.
Clearly he wasn't, because he stood up. So
correct. So here's a couple things I would like to say to that.
I need to stop drinking.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just, I can feel it in my noggin right now. So
he's ascending. Mm-hmm. So for everyone saying that he like, if he was disabled, typically in those events, not only would those tickets be purchased in advance, but they actually openly state, like, when you're purchasing tickets, no matter through the website, is this handicap needed? Like, you making sure you're purchasing the right tickets.
Yeah.
So that is, if that were the case, that's on whoever bought the tickets for him or on him.
Mm-hmm.
But for them, like, I don't see where, like, standing room is going to sell out quickly. Yes. But at the same time, you're still at the show. Like, get over it. Everyone paid the same amount.
Yeah. And yeah, people tend to agree. So yeah, not the asshole. Everyone stands at concerts. I can't believe this comment thread is so full of people saying you're the asshole. Have none of them ever been to a concert? I've literally never been to a show where the vast majority of the crowd wasn't standing for most of the show. This is crazy. I've been to concerts too. Also, like, so for example, when I was younger, my parents and I went to see Nickel Creek in concert.
Phenomenal band.
Really fucking good. Shout out. But they, that one, everybody was sitting down. But nobody stood up. They didn't have like a pit, you know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You're not exactly.
I wouldn't expect to start seeing people crowd killing the Nickel Creek, dude.
But, so there are sit down style concerts.
Yes.
This is not one of them.
Correct.
So, yeah.
That comment actually blew up. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No.
Yeah, 9.9K upvotes. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
not the asshole. I know they were seated tickets, but at a rock gig, you cannot expect everyone to sit down for the whole show. Very few people do. Equally, it sucks if you can't see. Exactly.
I'm going to get probably a little bit roasted for this, but we never have any issues with that at concerts for standing room only.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
You know.
And typically a void ends up happening behind us because I'm 6'7", 6'8", you're 6'3", I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we can see just fine.
I think that actually
usually
happened.
it's empty behind us.
When we went to the Barry Tomorrow show, I remember like, I remember we were standing at like, because we used to pit, but we're in our 30s now.
Yeah, we just.
And to be honest with you, I just didn't feel like waking up the next day feeling like I just went through a war.
Yeah.
So I remember we were standing at the barricade wall, like, because it's up, you know, above, and you see above the crowd in the pit, and then you can see directly to the stage. And I remember, like, we're standing there, and I kind of like leaned my leg out a little bit to like stretch my knee, and I was like, "That's weird. I have a lot of room for me to do that." I was expecting to accidentally like kick someone. And I look over my shoulder, and there's
probably like a 5 or a 6x6 foot like just square behind us.
It's beautiful. Yeah. It was like you see us, and it looked like this. Like we're right here, and it's just everyone around us is gone. It was a bubble.
Yep.
And people, but the weird part too was like people who were standing like 6 feet behind us think they could see, when in reality they're probably just like.
Yeah. Well, I think they were looking like between us.
Yeah, you know? Exactly.
So. Yeah, so we don't have that.
We never have that problem.
Yeah. Yes, the asshole, not everyone is fit enough to stand all night, and that's why they choose seats in the stadium instead of arena tickets. Be considerate. And I assume that OP was sitting at the upper levels, but today I learned that in the U.S., the floor of the arena usually also has seats. In the Netherlands, where I live, the arena floor is typically empty, so it's standing only area. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying not the asshole.
Yeah, definitely not the asshole.
I think when you go to a concert, just expect one very important thing in a concert is that someone could stand up.
Yeah.
Unless it is like for Nickel Creek or like a ballroom style or an operatic style room, amphitheater, you know, where there's a stage and everything's pointed this way and the room is built to be focused on that stage, right? If you're like a civic center or something, people are gonna be standing. Yeah. Just get over it. Yep. Like it's not that hard. So
yep. All right, moving on.
On to the next.
Hey, everyone. If you're enjoying the show, make sure to subscribe or follow depending on the site that you're on, and make sure to drop a like on the video. If you have any lousy ideas for the show, feel free to email them to us at thelousypodcast@gmail.com or join the Discord by using the link in the description. Back to the show. Am I the asshole for keeping Taylor Swift concert tickets?
Ooh, Swifties, get ready.
Yeah. So am I the asshole? So back in December, I went to an event with my boyfriend, and they had raffles and prizes. We agreed before going out that we would buy the 100-pack of tickets, or so I thought. He gave me his cash to hold in my purse. I bought the 100-pack, and we put the tickets in for the prizes. Then he asked me for his money and was mad I spent $50 of his money on the tickets. He said I stole from him and shouldn't have spent his money. He said that now he didn't have money to buy drinks. I gave him $20 of my money, but he basically argued with me throughout the night until he left and went somewhere else. And
this guy sounds like a dickhead.
Yeah, we agreed before going out we would buy the 100-pack of tickets. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure I read that part. Let's see.
I was left at the event.
I was left at the event alone, but didn't want to leave until they drew the tickets for the prizes. I ended up winning one of the grand prizes of 2 tickets to see Taylor Swift and 2-night hotel accommodations. That's dope. That's congratulations.
That's actually awesome.
Yep. I was overjoyed, and the next morning he was still mad and sending me a million messages and kept saying I stole from him. So I sent him $50 back and left it at that. We broke up a few days later, and I never mentioned anything about winning the tickets. We were separated for 5 months and then got back together in April. I made plans to go to the concert with my best friend during that time, and I finally brought it up that I was planning on going out of town to attend the concert with her. He asked how I got the tickets, and I told him that I won them. He was super mad and is now saying I stole the concert tickets from him.
Oh my God,
the concert is next week, and I don't know what to do. Am I the asshole for not telling him I won them right away and for still wanting to go with my best friend? No.
Oh my God,
your boyfriend
dude.
is a dickbag.
Yeah, you are.
Because the biggest thing, we agreed before going out that we would buy the 100-pack of tickets. So you bought the fucking 100-pack of tickets.
Yeah.
Like that's, you use his money, you used your money. I'm assuming it was $1 a ticket, probably 50-50.
Yeah.
So we didn't get that clearly, but it seems like a pretty reasonable
This is just
thing.
like, this can be summed up into one very simple thing, and you said it already. Dude's a dickbag.
Yeah.
Like you were dating, and he's the asshole. Like, okay, first of all, when you're in a relationship, okay, especially if you're in a relationship, it sounds like as long as they were, all right, there is no such thing as you stole money from me.
No.
Okay. Yes, I have my money, you have your money. But if there's a legitimate, you have an understanding, period. Like, you don't just outright tell your partner you stole money from me. There is no stealing, especially if you live together, especially if you're together all the time and stay together, all this nonsense. Like, there's no stealing. There's no such thing as stealing. Maybe the leftover Japanese food in the fridge that your girlfriend wanted to eat. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Trust and believe, my wife has gotten mad at me saying I've stolen her food before. And yes, admittedly, I did. Haha. But, like, get over it, dude.
Yeah.
And the worst part about this is,
he's profited off of this, technically.
Well, no. But yeah, the worst part is 5 months later.
Yeah.
Why are you still mad? It's 5 months, dude.
It's 5 months. So she gave him $20 and then the 50. So he's gotten 70 of his 50 back, So,
yeah.
So he's profited.
He's in the green.
Yeah, he's in the green.
And now he's pissed off because she won the tickets.
Yeah.
Dude.
So, because, you got paid back for the fucking tickets.
OP, hang on. Crazy Yarn, $28.91. I know it's probably a throwaway. Leave him.
Yeah.
Walk. This is not a good environment.
What a Kyle. Holy shit.
Yeah. He keeps telling me I stole the tickets from him, and he also thinks I only sent him his money back the next day because I won the tickets and didn't want to give him a ticket, which is not true. He is still complaining about me stealing his money to buy tickets for the prizes. No. Okay.
Yeah, leave him now.
Yeah. Get out of there. Yeah. He, oh my God. Guys, men, dudes, don't be this guy.
No.
Just don't.
And
oh my God, dude.
So yeah, it tends to, and then magical editing, they agree. Not the asshole. After agreeing to split the $100 tickets, he changed his mind and you gave him the $50 back plus $20 for the drinks. That means those raffle tickets are all yours. That's how raffles work. Then you made plans after the breakup. He can't expect you to change those plans. Sounds like he's an asshole, and I advise kicking him to the curb again. He sounds pretty toxic.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, get away from him.
Yeah, yes, the asshole for taking for taking him back. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes a little bit more sense.
Can you bring that one back up? I want to read the rest of that one.
Yeah, even if it was a misunderstanding, he accused you of stealing from him. Now he's doing it again after you gave him back the money. Take your friend, enjoy the concert, and find a boyfriend that's not such a childish asshole. You are not the asshole for keeping the tickets. It serves him right for treating you like a criminal.
Yeah. Look, this perfect example right here. Do you see the pattern here? He turns into an asshole when he doesn't get his way. Do you really want to deal with this for the rest of your life? Move on, enjoy Taylor. Yeah. You do not want to deal with someone like that. He is someone who was given everything he wanted in life. He is someone who always got his way, and he's expecting you to follow suit. Honey, go be with the Swifties. Go do your thing. Yeah. Enjoy your tickets. Mm-hmm. You'll want them. Like, get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, just everybody tends to agree. A lot of red flag emojis. So Yeah, not the asshole.
Yep.
For sure. And last but certainly not least, Joseph.
Am I the asshole for buying concert tickets for my girlfriend without asking? Interesting.
It's got to be a scheduling thing, right?
Let's find out. Yeah. I'm a big fan of band concerts. I'll go to multiple ones a year with all my favorite music groups. Last month, I found out that some of the music groups I love will be coming to town in October, and I was very excited. I told my girlfriend Laura about it, so we'll say she's Laura, and I showed her the bands. She seemed to enjoy one of them, so I decided to surprise her by purchasing 2 tickets for the concert. I thought she'd be happy about it, but she was actually pissed. She told me that it was a nice thought, but kind of insensitive to assume that she'd be available the day of the when it's a weekday and she works. Plus, that she'd have to take the entire day off due to the time and location of the concert. I told her I did it because I thought it'd be a fun date for us, but she really didn't seem thrilled and asked why I would spend hundreds of dollars on her under the assumption that she'd be able to just take that time off. Yo, we have a reverse Kyle here. Yeah. We have a Karen.
Yeah.
I understand where she's coming from, but I really think that it was a dramatic reaction and a nice surprise. Am I the asshole here? No. You did something nice for somebody. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. She doesn't have to be an asshole about it. Okay, here's a couple things. This was posted 6 months ago.
Yeah. That means the concert's coming up.
Correct. That means this concert, they had 6 months to prepare for her to take a day off from work.
Yeah. A whole day. Ooh.
Go enjoy. He is.
Leave her. Get out.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies, listen to me. Listen to me. If your man is actively trying to spend time with you and making plans, regardless of how much money was spent.
Yeah.
But making plans to spend a day with you, make a date out of it for you to both go enjoy something that you've already predetermined you enjoy. Do not react like her.
Mm-mm.
This is a fast way for that dude to understand that thought that everyone has. You ever heard all dudes are shit? Yeah, well, all females, y'all inching towards that as well.
Yeah.
Like, when you are someone like this and you have such a dramatic reaction to such a kind gesture, you don't deserve that gesture. Mm-mm. Forget the fact that you probably won't get it now.
Yeah.
You don't deserve it.
No.
You don't deserve him. You don't deserve his kindness, his love, his appreciation for the time to spend with you. Brother, get out of there.
Yeah, that's wait.
What?
Hang on, edit. All right, guys, thank you for the input. I can see I was being an asshole. I didn't know this, but apparently Laura has read it and came across this post in which she figured out pretty fast was about her. She didn't like that I was calling her dramatic, and it's been a bit tense between us. Current update.
Oh, what?
This definitely took a turn. I talked to Laura about it, and she told me that she was sorry for blowing up at me, but that as a teacher, it's hard for her to take days off like that off. She explained that she only gets 2 days of PTO a semester, and while she really appreciated me thinking of her, she just wished there was more communication between us, and that next time she'd like it if I would tell her these kinds of things first. The two of us are going to the concert in October, but we will be leaving it early so that she won't be exhausted in the morning. So
Sam,
okay, you get another day.
Sam. We have to say it.
Yeah.
No, we have to say it. This boils down to one very important thing. And they clearly showed it here in the update. Ladies and gentlemen, always have communication.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time,
she's not clear for blowing up about this.
No, but he's clearly told her 6 months in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's plenty of time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you only have 1 PTO day or 2 PTO days.
Use that for one of them.
Yeah. Like a concert's a pretty major event usually. You know? So that's a kind of thing you would take a day off for.
And who cares if you're a little tired the next day?
Yeah.
Live a little.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I got to see what other people are saying on this because, not the asshole. You did something you thought was nice without considering that she would need to do to make it happen. That doesn't make you an asshole. Maybe just a bit clueless. And she's not an asshole for telling you that if you're going to drop a few $100 on her, make sure she can make it work first. Otherwise, you're putting unnecessary pressure on her. I mean,
With 6 months in advance?
6 months in advance. And worst case scenario, sell the fucking ticket or take a friend. You know,
exactly.
Like, it's...
Exactly. You buy the tickets because here's the truth about concert tickets. If anybody doesn't know, especially if they're popular bands, they sell out fast.
Yeah.
There was a concert that came through here recently. It was Bad Omens. I wanted us to go see them because I know we both like Bad Omens. The bill was great. Mm-hmm. So I said, to hell with it. Let's go. You know what happened when I went to try and go buy those tickets? They were sold out.
Gone. Like, that's ridiculous. According to you, she's a teacher. A lot goes into a day off for a teacher. Yes, the asshole. That's... Like, I understand, yes, it's hard to take a day off as a teacher, but like, it's 6 fucking months. Like,
a lot goes into a day off for a teacher. Okay, let's think about this for a second. So for a teacher, you have to have a schedule, lesson plans, right? A substitute has to be put in place by the school, which they take care of that. What else? Sounds about it, right?
That's about it, yeah.
If we're wrong, if you're a teacher, please let us know if we're wrong. Are we just clueless? Am I missing something? Are y'all having council meetings that we didn't know about that y'all have to lead? You know, some sort of like teacher cult? Is there something we're missing here? Because to me, it sounds like you have 6 months to prepare for all this. This one's actually kind of pissed me off.
There's a lot of yes, the assholes in here. Like, which...
Hold on. Go hang on. You're the asshole. A gift is supposed to be enjoyable for the other person. You've now put the burden on her of taking a day off and using valuable PTO to... I'm fucking done.
It's 6 fucking months. Like... And again...
How many...
She can just say, thanks, but I can't make it. Like, you know...
How many insensitive fucks are there out there that they don't understand what a good gesture looks like? He didn't, okay, first and foremost, he didn't demand her go. He said, hey, I bought these for us. Hang on, you're the asshole. I'm a teacher too, like your girlfriend. Teachers can't just call in sick that easily. If we're not there, there is no class unless there's a sub available, and the sub might not know how to teach a course material, or they might not teach it in the way that they want it to be taught. You should have...
I'm sorry, does this not exist anymore of watching a fucking movie when a sub's in?
Hold on. Yeah. You should have told her beforehand the effects, not only her, but her students, and you're a bigger asshole for dismissing her feelings. She's not being... He did... She's not being dramatic. You're being inconsiderate, and this isn't really for her. This is something you're interested in.
Something y'all are interested in. You're both interested in it.
Yes, she clearly had made statement that she was interested in it before. Subs may not teach the way you teach, but if you have a lesson plan in place, those kids will still be able to get stuff done. It is okay if they do a packet for one fucking day. Or, like you said, watch a movie.
Yeah.
This one has actually made me mad.
It's like, one day.
Bro,
God forbid the teacher wants to, like, go and enjoy herself. Like, I understand they can't do that a lot, you know, and it's hard being a teacher. They don't get paid very well. Like, you know, it's a lot of different things.
But we're missing the big fucking point. It's 6 fucking months.
I'm closing out of that. Not the asshole. Because that, I just, are we missing something? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please. If we are missing something...
And don't give us that it's hard to take a day off. It's 6 months in advance.
Yeah, don't give us that bullshit.
Yeah. It's
Do
6
not
months.
give us that bullshit. If we're missing something egregious, please let us know in the comments, because I feel like there is something there deep in me. I feel like there's something we're missing, because there's no way people are this dumb. There's no way people are missing these points to be. It's been 6 months.
Yeah.
You know, you had time. Worst case scenario, like you said, like we talked about, worst case scenario, you sell those tickets if you can't go, or go with a friend.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's something you were actively trying to do with your partner.
Yeah.
To spend time with quality time with them on something you both enjoy. Like, are we just that delusional nowadays that we're actively putting, we're actively saying you're an asshole for being conscious and loving in your gestures that you're wanting to provide to your partner?
How dare you try to spend time with your partner? That's apparently the sum up of that one.
It sounds like you and I are assholes.
Apparently.
So,
yep.
I'm going to go cool off now because that actually really pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I am heated. But everybody, make sure to let us know in the comments, especially on that one. Did we miss something? Did we, or just drop an emoji because engagement, why not? Help us out, But I think it's time to go.
Yep.
There's a button behind me. Click that, subscribe. If you're listening, follow. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a video right behind me that also YouTube thinks you like. But until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.